Welcome to Broadminded with the Broads. Go to our Facebook, follow us, Broadminded Broads, and on Twitter, The Broads. Our phone number for everything is 1-866-267-0447. We have a very packed show today.
Oh, yes, we do. We sat down again with Dana Delany.
Love her.
Dana Delany is an actress. She has a show, and it's been renewed, and that show is...
Body of Proof.
That's right. So she's back to talk about it. And, of course, here's the irony.
And the hot new cast members joining. Jeez, oh. What?
Yeah. We talked to Dana Delany. Dana Delany, she's a really fun interview. If you could interview, if all women, celebrities, actresses, people in the entertainment business, we're just, in general, we're like this, fun and interesting and cool and just real.
Yeah.
It would be great. And I think we've been pretty good. We don't have a lot of divas.
No.
I mean, mostly.
On
everybody's
one
pretty,
hand, over the last 7+ years, but they do certainly stand out. Those ones that pissed you off or were just complete divas, for sure.
7. Okay, Dana Delany is next. The Broad sat down with her, and she is so much fun. Her show, Body of Proof, is on Tuesday nights at 10 p.m., What network? Oh, ABC. ABC. So we get into it with Dana. We have a lot of fun with her. Don't miss this interview, especially towards the end. You know, you warm them up, you talk shop, and then you go, you know, this one time I read about you. Boom. And then you get the sweet spot. So here's our interview with Dana Delany.
Well, this season, I would say it's the season of danger. Every episode is a different event. And then, like, we have a plane crash, we have zombies, we have an exorcism.
Whoa. Zombies and an exorcism?
Yeah.
Wow.
But they're all medically related because the body is the proof. So we always still solve every crime through the body. But, for instance, zombies is about a rabies outbreak. And actually, rabies imitate what zombies do.
Right.
So, if you see somebody walking towards you like a zombie, they might have rabies.
My question, because when you talked about the autopsy, I watch your show, and sometimes, and I know it's a TV show, and I know these are props, but they are so gruesome looking that sometimes I'm wondering, is there any way you are not looking at that just wanting to throw up? I mean, it is disgusting. Whoever your people are, your prop people.
Yeah,
give them props for their props. Yeah. Because
props to the prop
department. It's disgusting.
That would be Pineapple Dave. He's our prop guy.
Oh, I love it.
I see when you're doing it, I love it because it's fun, it's gory. It's like, when you were a kid and you played Halloween and you put your hand in a bowl of spaghetti and pretended it was worms.
I still do
That's
that.
what it's like for me.
Oh, okay.
You still do that.
I do it with my kids.
But I think watching it is worse than doing it, actually.
Yeah, because it looks really real. For us, watching, like, that is disgusting. And then you getting all up in the whatever is gross. It's really, it's good.
When you're doing these roles and you're doing your own research as an actress, is there anything that you have found out in your medical research that you've been intrigued by, like a certain disease or a certain way this person was killed that you found yourself so fascinated by?
Yeah, I'm kind of constantly fascinated. Like, we ended last season with a guy who would kill people with an Egyptian bombing hook, and I didn't realize that you can actually pull somebody's brain out through their nose.
Oh,
that was something I didn't think was possible. Things like that,
Yeah, I got to tell you that we watched that episode. So I didn't realize that was you're right. That's the finale. I didn't know that either until I watched your show. Mm-hmm. You can not only I knew you could kill somebody by the way you hit them in their nose, but I didn't actually realize you could yank the brain out through the nose. See, you guys really do get disgusting, just gruesomely. Good.
It's pretty graphic, but also, it's beautiful because when I, went to the real autopsies, what you get is just the sense of awe and miracle that we have this beautiful machine, and it really it kind of makes you believe in God or some system, that invented this, because it could not possibly have been random.
Yeah, the science behind what you have to do medically is so fascinating. How they can find answers to things, especially when they're trying to solve cases. I think I think it's endlessly fascinating. That's why there's so many books sold on, forensic science and things of this nature. I just think it's always fascinating.
And we like answers, don't we? Because it's so rare in life that we get answers to things. So it's nice at the end of the hour that we've gotten an answer.
Well, we talked about that last time, and that's what is good about your show is there is a conclusion, which is nice because often we don't have it. But I think you also want that if you've lost a loved one, the one in a tragic way, which is often the case on your show. But it is you want answers, and we don't always get them in life, and so that's nice that you play a character that's able to give these to people.
Well, for instance, this season, Megan is looking for her own answers. She's trying to find out what happened to her father, who committed suicide when she was 12. And, of course, because she's Megan, she starts to question it and, literally says to her mom, I want to exhume my father. And her mother's not happy about that. So she uses science to figure out what happens in her own life, too.
That's great. Now, just amongst the cast, I know that you and the character Kate, played by Jerry Ryan, don't always get along. There's some issues between you ladies on the set. Or in the show, not on the set, in the show. Or maybe on the set, too.
No,
Do
not
you
on the
guys,
set.
break it down and, rip each other's hair out? And is it all Kardashian-like behind the scenes? Wouldn't that be great? Okay, that's just our fantasy.
No, it's so boring. We're usually sitting there in our chairs with our slippers on our iPads. She's tweeting madly, and I'm playing Words with Friends.
Oh, great game.
Yeah.
So, but do you guys straighten it out, your characters, this season?
Yeah, I think it's Kate's character is going into politics, which I think that Megan feels is a bit of a bore. Why are you doing that when you should be working on the bodies? But that is real. I mean, a lot of chief medical examiners are appointed positions, so they're more political, and they deal with the mayor and things like that, the legal aspects. So that's a good thing. And I think that Kate and Megan they have a grudging respect for each other, but they will never hang out together.
And they'll never admit it either.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're always going to poke each other. But I think they kind of secretly like each other.
Yeah.
Some fans would like to think they secretly love each other.
I think there's that, too. When I was...
Oh, the male fantasy.
Oh, totally.
No, it's girls. There's so much
yes.
Oh, that's right. That's
fan fiction between the two of them.
It isn't... When I was looking up about the show and everything, it is all over the place. Do you guys giggle about that? I mean, it is...
Yeah.
This is like a whole conspiracy theory that your two characters, and then in some people's minds, the two of you have a house together on a beach in Malibu somewhere and you're passionately making out 24 hours. And I'm being nice here, but 24 hours a day. That's crazy. These
well,
fans.
I do like to play into it a little bit. Sometimes I'll be in a scene and I'll give Jerry the once over in a take just to sort of
just to fuel the fire.
Yes.
It's funny. Last week I was here at, Sirius XM, and some girl walked by that I knew, and apparently she looked me up and down. And I was with my gay friend, and he said, "Oh man, she gave you the up and down look." And
I be the once over.
And I said, "Oh well, she's a friend of mine." I go, "But that's what women do. Other women look at each other. I check out women up and down, not because I'm attracted. I want to see how they look in their clothes."
It's true. I mean, women dress for women. They don't dress for men.
They do. Women dress for women. So it's like you're constantly looking at how does her butt look in that skirt and that dress and her stomach. That's what we're constantly doing. We just do it naturally. Whether it's right or wrong, we do it.
I just had to do, ADR on some episodes that haven't aired yet, and I'm looking at my outfit thinking, no, my stomach looks way too big in that skirt. and I know if a guy looked at it, he'd say, no, I like that. I like a little belly on a woman.
Well, there was an interview with you in More Magazine. I always wanted to ask you this because it was in More Magazine, and they did this great spread on you. And in the article, the woman was writing about your breast size.
You got fabulous
because
boobs.
Apparently you had these really big breasts, and I thought I've been watching Dana Delany on TV forever, and I didn't notice that she had these giant big breasts.
I did.
But this is what I want to ask you is, did you hide them for years? Because I thought, or as an actress,
it's fabulous.
They're not as big as they used to be. That's what happens with age. But Yeah, I don't think I wanted to lead with my breasts. And I remember when I was on China Beach, there was a big note from ABC, put a bra on her. And of course, I was wearing a bra.
Really?
But they were bouncing a little bit too much.
Because you're so small. I think
that's why they look bigger, because I'm small, and then all of a sudden, boobs. Yeah, I remember I was dating a younger man, and we hadn't been to bed, and for the first time when we went to bed together, he went, "You have boobs."
Yeah, see?
See, Molly, you're not
This is my point about the whole Dana Delany boob thing, and this is what I want to say. What I liked as an actress is you used your acting, and you used it from another place. You didn't sell it. Here's my tits, and I'm going to act with my boobs. Boob acting. It was that's what I like.
It's a different time too.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, times have changed. You
now
you wanted to be taken seriously. You did not do that, and now it's
you
like
can be both now.
Bets are off. Yeah, they require it.
I mean, but you have talent to. I have.
Thank you.
I know we both have boob things, but I have a boob thing, so I noticed your boobs a long time ago. So you couldn't wrap those puppies up in any kind of green China Beach attire. Sorry, I was well aware of what was going on there. So just so you know.
Well,
I know.
You can imagine that Sunday morning. I'm sitting there reading more magazine. I've got my coffee, and I go and I put the
what?
I put the and I go wait. Delana. I'm like, what?
Dana Delany has boobs.
I get called Delana so much. I think I should change my name to that, because it makes sense, doesn't it?
Delana has tits. I didn't know.
You are a teensy little thing, so I don't think you should be worrying about whatever belly you think you had in that skirt.
Well, when you look, it's the yellow skirt. When you see the yellow skirt, you'll know
ladies
what I'm
and gentlemen
talking about.
listening right now, the yellow skirt, Dana Delany. Twitter her and tell her what you think.
Yeah.
Did she or did she not have a belly?
It was one of those, so it was probably shooting on a Monday. I'd had a fun weekend, had a little bit too much to drink, and there it was.
What do you drink?
I'm a big wino.
What kind of wine? Me too.
I like rosé.
I do too.
I drink it all year long. I don't care how cold it is outside. In fact, I'm in New York right now, and I went to the liquor store over the weekend to get some rosé for the Oscars. And the guy looked at me with such a snob and said, "It's out of season." I said, "No, it's not. Rosé's never out of season."
Hello. Do you not know who I am? It is in season always for Dana Delany.
I love rosé, and I love the really dark ones.
Oh, so you like more like the rosato, the Italian style.
Yeah, but I love it because I actually don't get sick from the sulfites from the red, so rosé is a nice blend for me.
I agree with you. It's light, but it still has a little flavor to it.
Yeah, see, y'all need to Molly. That's what Molly's biggest complaint is the.
I used to be a red wine drinker.
Yeah, she used to be, but she's got these headaches and sulfite issues that she's got going on. So I still down a bottle a night. So of the red, but we'll have to have wine.
That's why you're on radio.
Exactly, because I don't have to get up and look good in a yellow skirt.
Right. Exactly.
on a Monday morning.
On a Monday morning.
So how is everything else besides your fabulous show and the new hot co-star? How's everything?
Everything's good. Speaking of China Beach, it's coming out on DVD on the box set finally.
Okay, I gotta get that from my parents.
Yes, that's going to come out in April. They finally, figured out the music rights to it. And I'm going to start a play in a couple of weeks, so I'm excited about that.
Where? New York?
No, it's going to be South Coast Rep, which is south of L.A., and it's called, it's set in Washington, D.C. It's called The Parisian Woman, and it's written by Beau Willimon, who does House of Cards.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I think you girls would like this. It's, ladies, not girls.
Rods.
It's about a political wife, and it's very sexy.
Ooh. And are we talking about your personal life or no?
I would if I had one.
We're single gals. Exactly. See, we're single gals too. Without the huge career
Penis?
you have. No, without the huge career you have.
Say
and
dick.
or a big dick.
Just say dick.
So
Dana can handle it.
I can handle it.
Is it easy for Dana to be a single lady?
At this point, it's all I can do because of my hours, and I know you guys work hard too. I don't have time, and if I'm shooting 15 hours a day and I come home at night, I don't even want to talk to anybody. I'm so happy to come home and be by myself.
Right.
But now that I have we're not shooting. I'm hoping to have some fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
I think spring is going to be a good season for all of us single ladies.
Really?
I feel that way.
Okay. Well, I don't.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just follow on the coattails of you two.
No, listen, I'm
hope that it
so glad
happens.
I'm at that age where I don't care if I have a personal life or not.
Yeah.
And then that's when it happens because I'm happy either way.
Yeah.
But I don't like it when people judge you for. I feel like sometimes I get judged, and I'm just probably being sensitive. It's like, you're single, you don't have children, you're not married. What's wrong with you? I'm really done with that shit.
Well,
Honest
I
to
agree with
God.
you. I talked about this on The View. People act as if you're damaged somehow, that there's some innate flaw within you, which is not true. I think in many ways I've been smarter than most of my friends because they're all getting divorced now.
Twice over, probably, at this point, honestly. I have friends that, I mean, I was pissed when I was 30 because I wanted my gift back from being in their wedding that didn't even last 3-4 years or whatever it was. And now they're twice divorced. And I kind of feel like I made wiser choices than them. So I do feel good about that. I agree with you on
And
that
I also
one.
feel like I've had more fun. I have not missed out on anything.
You know what it is? I haven't had as much fun. I think that's
what it is.
If I was having more fun with being a single woman that didn't get married and have
we
children,
got off our couch,
then So guess what? I'm ready to find dick in the spring.
Yeah, if we would actually get off our couch and stop watching Body of Proof every single day, because all we do is watch television and expect them to come flying through a window somewhere, then maybe it'd actually be somebody.
Go scuba diving. A lot of guys like to go scuba diving.
What?
If you think I'm getting in a bathing suit, no, we're doing it English style. I'm in a sweater in a pub in Scotland playing darts with some hot Scotties.
Oh, I like
Let's open
that.
a pub.
I like that idea.
Yeah. Well, maybe the three of us can open it up and Molly can run it. And
I really like that.
Just run, and it's all about getting hot dudes there for single women
But this
playing
is how I
darts.
ruin a night like this. We'd all go to the pub in Scotland. We'd be drinking, and then I'd get drunk, and then my humor kicks in. I'd say,
And they all
give me
run.
a Guinness douche. And they would all leave.
Yeah, and then they go running. So
Oh, my God.
They wouldn't get the joke.
no,
it's
they
a
don't.
joke.
They don't. They don't get it. Dana,
Yeah.
thank you so much for coming back. Please,
My pleasure.
please
Nice to
come
talk
back
to you guys.
again.
Good luck with the croci in the spring. That's my little euphemism.
Dana Delany, everybody. She's fabulous. Body of Proof. Tuesday nights, ABC at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock on ABC, baby.